Hey, Tamara here with Michigan Immigration. I'm in Pennsylvania now, and I wanted to do a mice alert before I left the house this morning, but I ran out of time. I want to talk about President Trump on cutting the financial aid to the 3 Central American countries. I remember hearing a few years ago when I read in one of the presidential reports on immigration that Obama had sent people to these same countries to actively search for people to bring here as refugees. So I looked it up, and sure enough, in 2014, President Obama established what is called outreach refugee centers in Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala. And what they do, they'll send immigration and customs agents to those countries to actively search for people to fill the criteria, and they'll solicit those people to see if they want to come to America as refugees. That happened in 2014. And isn't it funny that the same year we had all those undocumented minors coming across our border by the thousands. In 2014, ICE issued 190,000 detainers, and this year they're expected to issue almost 1 million. It's right around 900,000. So they're really overwhelming the system. And what happens to all of those people, you wonder? Since our detention centers are full, our jails are full, all of our agents are overly worked, and the resources are really thin. Well, what happens is all of those people that come now, they get a notice to appear in front of a judge. But in 2016, when President Trump took office, the immigration court said they had a backlog of 10 years. That was already on the books. That doesn't count what's coming since then. So the people get notices to appear in court, and then they're let go. And no one keeps track of them. They go and they get jobs that should be ours, and they have anchor babies. And in 2027, when they do appear for their court appearance, with their pro bono attorney that we are paying for to represent them, they will tell the judge that we can't deport these people because now they have children that are American citizens, and we can't break the families up, and they become members of the community. So what happens to them? They basically get a backdoor amnesty. Now with all the people coming across, since it's pretty much was orchestrated since 2014, the flow has not stopped since then. Isn't it funny? It's the same 3 countries that Obama invited here. Since that's orchestrated, it's probably orchestrated that the majority of these people will settle in states where the electoral college has been abolished, so that they can influence our upcoming elections. Now, can we get a grip on voter fraud in time for the 2020 elections? We're cutting it pretty close, especially with all these people rushing our border. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Something has to be done. They think we're an open ATM machine, and 1.5 billion that Trump stopped is just a drop in the bucket. Actually, we do need to close the border until we get a grip on what's going on. They're taking advantage of us. They have, every time there's a Trans-Pacific Partnership passed, or Congress writes another TPPT, what most people don't hear is there's a lot of funding in there that we build their infrastructure, like within 50 miles to 100 miles within the border of Mexico, and we give them money to build, banking institutions. It's just crazy. We're an ATM machine, and the madness has to stop. It's not going to stop until we make it stop. So please don't stop, and don't stop paying attention. We need the wall to keep these people out before they get here, and they can get a backdoor amnesty. Okay? Just stay vigilant.